Hello everyone, it is me, Lit as Frick, and today we are playing a special game, one of my favorite games of all time because it's free. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, here we go. Now, question mark, three question marks. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! Ha! I overslept again, but I caught you this time. And also, my name is Fuckboy MLG. Of course, uh, appropriate name for the YouTube today. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's a mean fuckboy emoji. Jesus, I kind of regret putting that name out. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, fuckboy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Siri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free times on games and anime. I can hella agree with that, bitch. I just don't want to do anything in school, don't want to do any clubs, I just want to be home, watch games and anime. Uh-huh. We spend too much time at school anyway. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce for motivation. Clubs! Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one that left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own clubs. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my clubs. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Yeah, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday it would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Eh, eh. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus today makes the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, fuckboy MLG. What's a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? I'm simping for you, baby. You're the hottest one. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki! Hmm. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Well, I'm going into 11th grade. So, I can't tap that? Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm obviously kidding. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Okay, this is just a game, so it doesn't matter if I tap that, right? Because it's not real life like Shane Dawson jerking off to an 11-year-old Smith. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, fuckboy MLG. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Same here, buddy. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You know, I didn't have any problems getting women when I was in grade 10. I don't know. I mean, they were all out of my league, but I still got it. Because every girl likes a guy with humor. You too, Monica. Come sit down, fuckboy emoji. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Jeez, I think Yuri has the deep voice. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Yuri mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. She's probably gonna stay in there for a little while because I think she's stuck in the closet for all I know. Dang! One less opportunity to get a girl. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, this game's pretty lazy, but, you know, it's free, so I don't give a fuck. Okay, are you ready? She smiles. Ta-da! Oh, oh! I can't make that fucking noise. Oh, wow! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Shiori grabs one first, then Monica. I fall. I think Natsuki's my favorite. She's like the girl I want to tap. 10 out of 10, baby. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Ugh, I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Aw. Aw, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. Just trying to impress you. That's not... I get it. That's not a bad Patrick Stewart. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant... Oh, I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Oh, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was rated this question. Sometimes something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You couldn't probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the clubs yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it you could put it that way. That you could put it that way. God, fuck. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But if it makes school events like the festival that much more important, I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. We'll do our best. Yeah, know it! She has a sonic voice because she's small. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So fuck boy. Fuck boy MLG. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Keeps quiet. You like manga? I'm gonna tap you later, bitch. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. I did the voice for myself. God, I'm an idiot. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. So Lord of the Rings? Yeah. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing too. Oh, fuck. I thought it was the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Like pussy? No. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can... Oh, fuck. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just really grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the Rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. It's only for a brief moment, man. God, you've really ruined the fucking game because this game is surreal horror. I'll never look at the world again after playing this game. Ugh, I hate horror. I agree with Natsuki. Whatever she says, I'm simping for her, baby. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Give me that idea! You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back! Fine, fine. That's Natsuki's voice now. Eh, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Seriously. Oh, God. I think I already... Oh. Well, I'm done. I already did the dirty deed. Just with her, Sayori, behind Natsuki, I'm done. It blossomed. Anyway, and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers' exposure, your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable, though, to share hers. I guess it's the same for you. I guess it's the same for your god. Fuck. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki Nuriel looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everything is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think will help. It will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, fuckboy MLG? Michael smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Fuckboy MLG. Why? 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 You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. I feel that every day. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Even Natsuki, I'm glad, because I don't know, guys. I think Natsuki is the type of girl that I like, personally. She's small, she's thin, she's cute. She's the thinnest, she's the smallest, she has my favorite kind of hair, pink. So, Yes, I'm so happy. Saori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, I got a boner already. God. And, and it's not animation, it's just them sitting still. Just the text. You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write up a poem to bring to the next meet so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Fuck boy emoji. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel that anxiety welling up inside me. Yeah, when the girls think you're unimpressive, you're really done for. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, fuckboy Mochi, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I'd love that, Sayori, but I would want to walk over with Natsuki because she's hot. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Well, I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, that's it for this video. Have a good day, everyone. And, yeah, goodbye.